You know, I've been thinking a lot recently about Romans 12, where it says, do not conform any longer to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And as I've been reflecting on those two words, to conform and to transform, it's really helped me to understand that the fundamental difference between those two things. You see, to conform to something paints the picture of kind of falling in line, doing what everyone else is doing, perhaps even taking the easy road. Yet to be transformed, or to transform, conjures up images of being radical, being transformational, making a difference, making a change. And there's so many different ways in which we can apply that. But particularly in our current climate, in our current context, I really feel what God is saying to us is to not conform to everything that's going around us, but to be transformed by the way that we think. Of course, you'll know that restrictions are being lifted, certain lockdown measures are being lifted, and the big question going around everyone's minds at the moment is, what does that mean for church? What does that mean for church gatherings? And I have to say to you, as a church leader, it can be so easy just to conform, or to think, well, let's just go back to the way things have always been done, or let's do this because everybody else is doing it. But I really believe in these moments, we have a brilliant opportunity to transform the way that we think by simply understanding that God has a unique key for us. God has a unique system and process for us to work through. And it's really difficult in a position of leadership. It can be so easy to fall into the trap of thinking, well, this is what other people are saying. This is what other people are doing. So let's make sure that we do that just to fall in line. And whilst I'm not saying it's wrong to listen to what other people say, whilst I'm not saying it's wrong to look to what other people are doing for wisdom, it's fundamental that we understand that we have the voice of God, just like everybody else. And God can speak clearly to us. So I believe a word for us as a church right now, and you can apply this into your own life as well, is not to conform to what's going on around, but be transformed by renewing the way that we think. I'm reminded again in Hebrews that it tells us that to fix our eyes on Jesus, who is the author and perfecter of our faith. And I believe a word for us in our church right now is to fix our eyes on Jesus, who is the author and perfecter of our vision. He's the one that's given us that vision, and he's the one that's going to show us clearly how that's to be outworked in this next season. So let's not be conformist. Let's be transformational in the way we think and the way that we live. God bless you.